Yo, what is up? So today I'm going to be showing you how to get emeralds inside of the mining event. I'm making this video because the amount of comments I got asking how to get emeralds and the best way to get them and the best strategy was absolutely insane. So I'm making this video for you, all right? The people that asked. Before we fully get into the video, I am giving away a huge pet. If you are interested, just make sure you leave a like, you subscribe with bell notifications on, and comment your username. And you know what? We're going to give away this one, this huge player fox. I don't even know how I got this, but yeah. Good luck to anyone that's trying to win this huge pet. It's a pretty cool looking one, I won't lie. Also, absolutely massive shout out to this guy. He has sent me a huge lucky cat. Actually, he sent me 4 huge lucky cats. I don't even know why. He says, thanks for the shout out, bro. You are just amazing. Absolutely massive shout out to you. And also massive shout out to Maxi Boy. He also sent me a huge pet. Anyway, let's head inside of this event. Let's go. Okay, so if you didn't watch my previous video, I went in quite a bit of depth on loads of different tips and tricks based on this update. But in today's video, we are going to be focusing on emeralds. Now, I won't lie to you, emeralds are very difficult to get. They're not easy. If you're expecting a very easy guide on how to get thousands and millions of emeralds, then unfortunately, that's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna help you get some, but obviously, they're not easy to get. They definitely are a little bit challenging. I've got a feeling they're gonna buff the odds of them soon. Just because, yeah, I feel like it needs to happen. They need to add more in the game for sure. Because way too many people are finding it too difficult to get them. Because if you don't know, you need the emeralds in the 4th area because you need it to get the golden pickaxe, which I believe it costs 5 emeralds. And also in the 5th area, which is the abstract void, you also need the emeralds to obviously get the emerald pickaxe, which is actually what I'm working towards right now. It says mine 20 emeralds, which is obviously the hardest one to do. So there is 2 major strategies to get emeralds. The first one is going to involve mining. Now, depending where you are in the game, if you have access to Area 5, obviously I recommend mining in this area because I do believe that they would have made it more likely to get those emeralds in this area. Like a higher chance. But if you don't have access to this area, don't worry, you can still do what I'm about to say in area number 4. Like I say, emeralds are hard to get, but they're not impossible. So this is actually what I do, and I've been having some success, which by the way, make sure you're putting on your boosts because yeah, this will help out. Your speed booster, your damage booster, and your coins booster. Also, obviously, make sure you're opening this egg. Try and get the best pet possible that you can get, because if you don't know, the stronger your pets, the faster you can actually mine, which will help you get emeralds. And another thing, make sure your pets are actually on. So there we go. Now we're ready. So the way I actually like to mine to try and maximize the amount of emeralds I get. So the best way that I do it is you want to go down 3 blocks. Now I actually mine in a very specific way. As you can see, I've gone down in this block specifically because I want to be 1 away from the wall. As you can see, so to my right, there's the wall, and also behind me, there's also the wall. Now I want to mine forward just like so, as you can see. And basically, yeah, you want to mine like that until you hit the wall again. Now, by the way, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to maximize my probability of getting an emerald. And if you are, for example, if you're mining against the wall, this block here has a 0% chance of becoming an emerald, or you finding an emerald, I should say. So there's no point doing it. So every time you're mining, make sure that you are surrounded by all 4 sides of a block that could possibly be an emerald. So once you've dug out a line like this, once you get to the wall, as you can see, I'm in the corner of the mine right now. I'll just go down this way. That's where I just came from. I'll just go down this way and I'll just mine forward again until I hit the wall again. As you can see, I've hit the wall, and there's here I'm at the corner of the mine again. And then I'm just going to mine forward just like so again. And eventually, if you do this 4 times, you will actually hit the place where you would have started. Look, there's an emerald right there. That is actually a perfect example. I might take a screenshot of that. Let's just take a screenshot. Just in case, you know, don't know, that might be the thumbnail, who knows. So yeah, if you've never seen an emerald, that's what it looks like. So let's break that. Boom. And as you can see, by the way, I've hit the wall again. So when you get to this part on where you have basically, what you've done is you've done a full square all the way around. Okay, so I'm trying to make this less confusing as possible because I've got a feeling this might be confusing. But basically, this is all I've done. I've started in this corner. I'm in Photoshop right now, by the way. And I've literally just gone around the outside like that. And then I've gone down. And then I've literally just gone in a block like that. Just like so. So yeah, once you've gone round, this is what I do next. Just pick any side. and go in 2 blocks and then mine down this way. Now, the reason you want to go down 2 blocks is because there's no point going down a singular like this, for example, because by breaking this block here, we're also exposing this block, which we've already seen by going down this strip mine here. So we know that these blocks all the way along don't have emeralds. So there's no point going down like that. So you want to skip 2 blocks. So that way, when you're going down another strip mine, you can see that every single side is brand new, which is giving you, you know, a higher probability of getting an emerald. Now, obviously, if you've played Minecraft back in the day, then you know all about like strip mining like this. This is how the OGs used to find diamonds back in like the beta. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to skip 2 blocks and then literally I'm just going to mine forward and hopefully try and see some emeralds. And we haven't. That's all right. So once you hit the white wall, you will then go back into your tunnel you've already done and then literally just skip over 2 blocks just like so and just dig forward. And obviously I've hit the wall again and then we're just going to go over 2 blocks again and we're just going to dig forward. This may seem a little confusing, but I promise you it's not. It's actually really simple. Obviously 2 blocks again. If you just think about like, we're just trying to basically go through, we're trying to check the entire level for emeralds. Basically, we're basically trying to like scan every single block in the most effective way possible. That's pretty much what I'm doing right here. So, oh look, there's another emerald. Beautiful. So there we go. Perfect. Just like that. That's actually our second emerald. And this is our first layer, by the way. Obviously, this is taking a while to go through this one little like layer because obviously I'm trying to go in detail to describe how I do it. But obviously, you know, I would usually be flying through these and doing a lot. But yeah. So I've hit the wall again and I'm just going to go over 2 blocks again. And we're just going to go in a straight line just like so until then obviously you hit the wall again and then 2 just like that. And boom. I'm sure you get the point so far. And you just keep doing that until you get to the point where you've now run out of blocks. I guess I could technically still do one more here. So let's just quickly do it. You never know. We might get an emerald. And we didn't. Okay. So when you've completed a layer, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have a box all the way around the outside. And then you're going to have 1 strip mine, 2 blocks, 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 right? And it's just going to go all the way until you hit the wall again. So just for a quick overview, basically, this is what I've done. I'm the red dot here. I have gone all the way on the outside, just like so, obviously leaving 1 block so we're not hitting the or exposing the wall. Just like so, I've gone all the way around. Obviously, my line isn't straight, which I apologize. I'm trying my best here. And there we go. So once you go into square, then you want to leave 2 blocks just like so. Go down 2 blocks just like so. I'm not going to be the most accurate here with my mouse, but I'm sure you get my point. So basically, the red line is pretty much like my footsteps going through it. And as you can see, we pretty much, if you visualize the red lines of my footsteps, we've pretty much gone through that entire layer. So yeah, once you've done it, pretty much just go to any corner and then go down 3 blocks. Go down 3 blocks and literally repeat the cycle again. Like I said, once you've got the hang of this, you'll be able to do it really fast. Okay, so another way you can get emeralds is with these. Now, these things are not easy to get, I won't lie. Because, I mean, I'm talking about in the trading plaza. Like, if you're trying to buy these things, because as you can see, apparently they're worth 20 million each. But you'd be pretty lucky if you were to find some of these for 20 mil, I won't lie. Because, yeah, these things are pretty OP. And everyone and their grandma is trying to buy them. Because I'm going to give you an example of how they work, which, by the way, they're called the mining Bejweld. I don't even know how you say that. Bejweld? I don't know, but TNT crate. I mean, you can see it. I just can't read. But yeah, these things are really OP. And it says it spawns ores all around. Scales with your best pickaxe. Which, by the way, yeah, the way to get them is obviously from the trading plaza, or you can also buy them in the forever pack, which I think is how actually people are getting them. Obviously, that involves Robux, so your best chance is to get them from the trading plaza. But like I said, they're going to be hard to get because everyone is trying to get them at the minute. But I'll show you how it works. Basically, I'm just going to go down and I'm going to spawn it in. They are pretty OP. You spawn it in just like so, and basically your game will glitch for a sec, but it pretty much does this, all right? Now, you're probably thinking, what is this? Hold on, let me just put on some boost real quick. Pretty much, it spawns like loads of orbs. Now this is like ridiculous. Look at all this sapphire. Basically, it just spawns like a massive like circle or like a spear of orbs. Now I'm pretty sure you're not 100% guaranteed in emerald. Oh, as I say that, actually, I think maybe you are actually. I think you're guaranteed at least one. I feel like every single time I've used one of these, I've gotten at least one. But like I say, I've not actually used too many, so don't quote me on that. Oh, there's 2 here. Wow, I just got 2 from this. Very nice. So yeah, if you're like really pro, then these are definitely the way to get your emeralds. This will save you a lot of time, but obviously I am aware that not everyone will be able to get these because they're very high in demand. But yeah, let's break these emeralds actually because I don't want the mine to reset. So let's break that emerald and let's break that emerald. Beautiful. Because yeah, I was just going to save them and then break them at the same time. But then I realized like the mines, because if you don't know, obviously the mines are reset every like 20 minutes to half an hour or so. So if you see an emerald, just break it as fast as possible. Especially also if you're in a public server, definitely break them as fast as possible because you don't want some bacon hair to come along and steal your emerald. That'd be terrible. But yeah, let me just break all of this. You might as well. And I doubt we'll get another emerald. But yeah, so yeah, like I say, emeralds, they're not easy to get, but they're not impossible to get. Don't give up. Just try your best. And honestly, I recommend just try grinding, you know, the way I've shown you, and watch some YouTube, watch a film or something so you don't get completely bored. And yeah, just something to help pass the time and you should be able to start getting quite a lot of emeralds. Like I say, I'm pretty confident that within a few days or a day or so that the devs are going to buff this. They're going to make it more common, I feel like, because they do seem a little bit too difficult to get. So I could see like a buff coming soon, but we never know. We never know with Preston and his dev team. So hopefully that happens, but you know, fingers crossed. But yeah, appreciate you watching. And the secret word of the video is going to be Views merch. All right. Which, by the way, if you don't know, this beautiful purple merch is available in the description. But yeah, comment Views merch so I can see who's made it to the end, and I'll heart your comment. Anyway, have a good day. Bye bye.